everybody. Thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube with Thomas Metal 75 and all of these people. Ooh, who are these people? They come here for Wild Card Wednesday, which is bring a wine, a beer, or a spirit. Let's please have some fun. And the only rule here is don't be a douche, you douche. And check the email. I'm going to be checking my email throughout the broadcast of this program. If you would like to get on the panel tonight, email me and I will give you a link. Remember, it's email. There's no link showing up in the public chat anymore.
What's the link?
Riff Ref. Yes, we are. So let's go around the table and see who we got around the panel here and see who we got tonight. We have Alex, the beer master. Cheers from the
What's up, everybody? Cheers.
Bumpy Road Brewery from the state of New Hampshire. Cheers.
Cheers.
James Madonna as well from the state of New Jersey. Cheers. East Coast Liquor Reviews. He is from the state of Rhode Island.
New Island.
Too many news. He's new.
New Island.
Yeah, Oregon with Beer Man. Cheers. And from the state of Colorado, we got the one and only Shed.
That's to represent Mid-America.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, people. So, yeah, let's go around and present the beer and give us a pour. Let's do it. Alex, the beer master.
Well, today I'm reviewing Offshoot Brewing, and it is relaxed. It is just an easy IPA. Let's pour this up. I kind of like the can art on this. There's other beers of this I want to try too. So, hey, and as you know, kind of like the summer theme. You got the shark there. You got the person relaxing. What else can you ask for more?
That person's about to get naked.
Yeah, he's person's relaxing and the shark's ready to bite his ass off.
Yeah, it's basically like a Jaws theme, apparently. Smells delicious. Pour this up. See what it looks like. That's what it looks like. 3 finger ahead. Looks like a New England IPA, kind of like West Coasty, kind of like too, and smells good. Can't wait to get the taste, the smell next time around. Appreciate you. Oh, Eric, you're gonna introduce it.
Bumpy Road Brewery from New Hampshire.
It's upside down because it is from Branch and Blade Brewing Company out of Keene, New Hampshire. This one's called Psychedelic Love. Now, this is a series, so I have had a Psychedelic Love before, but not this type of Psychedelic Love. This one's with raspberries, apricots, and plums with marshmallow. It's 6% ABV. And just says, our signature sour series returns. We loaded this version of Psychedelic Love with raspberry, apricot, and plum. Sweet, tart, and delicious. This sour ale with marshmallow is sure to brighten your day. Sure the hell hope so. There's no can-on dates on these things. Let's give it a pour. Yes, it's got a kind of odd pinkish colored head. It's almost got like an orange tint to it, but kind of on the white side, especially on camera. The bubbles are all weird. As you can see in there, there's lots of floating weirdness happening throughout. Now, whether that's from the puree or if that's yeast or whatever, I don't know, but this is very alien looking.
It looks like it's still fermenting in the glass.
All right.
Hi, Krausen right there.
Cheers. Yeah, we'll get all the aromas and I'll try to kill fruit flies.
You have this
Fruit flies!
Yeah.
Get out of my beer can.
A lot of fruit flies in New Hampshire, apparently. Cheers,
Yeah,
Cheryl.
they're horrible. Cheers.
And Bubby. All right. Let's check out what James P. Madonna brings tonight.
Right? I brought The Southern Tier Brewery double IPA, 8.2% alcohol. Yeah, 8.2. Brewing cut. Oh, Lakewood, New York, and they call themselves Southern Tier. Oh well.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, worry.
Cheers.
There
No
we go.
way. Wow. Oh, it's stuck. Nicely done.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Get a zoom on that. Whoa, yeah.
Almost spilling over.
Waste of a beer if you spill it.
Yeah, it's a medium amber. It's slightly hazy. Uh, it's got a pleasant floral aroma. That's it. On to the next
Victim.
to show their product. Their product.
Cheers.
Oh,
We'll come
twist
back
it.
around and hear about the beer. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to East Coast Liquor Reviews for his
All
product.
right. So I got a beer by 6 Point Brewery. This is the Pills. 5.4% alcohol by volume. It says Brooklyn, New York. Beer is culture. Anything else on here? An ancient beer cave near the foot of the Alps. This beer came on. European hops and German malts make for a legit Pils with a snappy hop aroma that's as refreshing as the mountain air. Now that's crisp. If you want to check them out, you can go to 6point.com. They do have the Independent Craft Brewers Association logo on the side, which is good to see. This says Best by August 25th, 22. Kind of hard to see. You can kind of see it. Yeah, let's crack this open. I've had the resin by these guys, which is pretty good. It was very super hoppy bit of beer, but try this one out. I like the little cans too. I do like these little cans. Cool looking. Got a it's like a pub glass poured up in this. It's actually a Trillium glass. All right. Doesn't get any more golden than that. Golden. Nice effervescence. 2-finger. Tight knit head on small bubbles. Looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of a chilled haze, but for the most part, there's some good clarity through it. And yeah, something light. That's
Excellent.
Nice.
Right. What about that?
Hey,
Wow, cool. Beer man from Oregon's turn.
all right.
A beer. A wine.
Cheers, Eric and everyone. This is one from Black Plague Brewing. These guys are out of Oceanside, California, Southern Cal. It's called the Hazy Scandal.
Whoa.
Oh, cool beans. Nice.
Wow, I love it.
Hazy Scandal.
6.3 unfiltered IPA, hazy IPA. All right. Definitely hazy. I would say golden color, nice white head, good rocky top on there. Smells pretty damn decent. Right on. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
What I have for you today.
Cheers.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go meet the man named Chetio this evening for his beer of honor spirit.
So, what occurs in the northern hemisphere between June and November every year? A hurricane.
Monsoon? Oh,
A hurricane. What occurs once every freaking 2 or 3 years?
A
The
blue
Cat
moon.
5 hurricane, high gravity.
A blue moon.
From Anheuser-Busch, it is 8.1%. No
Where are they
lies.
from?
This has been sitting in my fridge for well over a year. I finally saw it. Said,
Oh.
"Hey, let's have it." So, right here it says Category 5 is the world's most powerful hurricane. Hurricane High Gravity brings you an equally bold experience. Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. And as for my glass, what are better than the hurricanes? How about the avalanche? Bam, baby. All right. Put that in there. Do this real quick. Make that look pretty-ish.
Pretty.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Crispy.
Peekaboo, I see you. Look at that. Oh man, that's basically that's a hurricane in
You
glass
didn't
right
lose
there.
carbonation in the whole year. No.
Yeah,
That looks
very
delicious.
light golden color, one finger head. I don't know. We'll see if this thing blows or not next time around.
Go.
Is that considered malt liquor? Do they call it
Yeah,
malt?
100% malt. Yeah, it's malt liquor.
Yeah. Hey,
Malt
I like
liquor. It's always malt
Oh
liquor.
yeah. Yep. High
Jake,
gravity
everyone.
malt liquor.
It's always malt liquor. Yeah. Once again, email me at the show here if you want to come on in and participate. Remember, it's email. We're not giving out links live during the program anymore. Sorry. But I will be checking said email. So if you want to come on in, tell me your name or your YouTube channel name, personality name, or whatever it is. They'll probably let you in. Cool. I got a crowler. You're good. We'll just have
Time to
some.
meet up.
This is from a crowler of beer from the Start Line Brewing Company in Hopkinton, Massachusetts. And they are called Start Line because that is the town where the start of the Boston Marathon is, and that is 16.2 miles away from the finish line in Boston, Massachusetts. So this is their 32-ounce crowler of Marathon Wheat, a 5.5% alcohol by volume wheat beer, and it is dated on the 22nd of June 2022. And I picked it up last weekend when I went to the brewery for the first time. I was very impressed with the said brewery, so this is going to be a good one to try, I think. It's an American-style wheat ale, so I don't know if this is basically their way of calling a New England IPA a wheat beer or not, but we're going to find out. And they say nothing about IBUs, so let's just give it a pour in a Wine Stefaner wheat beer glass and see how she does. Glugging along.
That's something I've never really done is get stuff like that.
I had this crowler in the cooler, so I said, why not?
There you go.
Yeah. All right. It's a nice pour. Sometimes these wheat beer glasses tend to create a nice thick pour with the head. And this is a nice yellow, lemony yellow, hazy color. Lots of carbonation, as one can see. And it looks the part of a good Hefeweizen or something like that. So I'd say it's getting all the marks on the appearance so far. So we'll talk about that Marathon Wheat. We'll come back around to Thomas Middle 75 and everybody else collectively on the panel. So until that time, let's go back around the horn and start with, again, Alex, the beer master, for a beer review.
Right. So I'm looking forward to drinking this with you guys. I think I drank a cup one with you at one point, but maybe not. Don't remember. Now,
Me either.
had a nice frothy head, but now smells dank, smells a little sweet. Wow. That resin, I like that. I like that smell. So let's see what this tastes like, and cheers, shall we?
Cheers.
Lunge.
Here's Alex.
Never disappoints. Has a creaminess a little bit, I think. Yeah, that creamy, juicy mouthfeel, at least in my opinion. It has that little bitterness at the back of the end of the throat. Little tingliness on the palate. What I mean by that is a little bitter. Not too dry, so that's good. Has a little sweetness at the end too. So you got that bitter, sweetness, juiciness, creaminess, somewhat. The creaminess, anyway, somewhat. But everything else is perfect. I like that the mouthfeel is nice and thick, somewhat. So yeah. But I don't know what hops are in this or anything, but it is, like I said, it's great stuff. But it does, and then as I'm talking, it does dry out your mouth. Just to warn you as well. Make sure to go back for more. Yeah, I was looking forward to drinking this beer because I looked for it and I found it, but I just didn't grab it. And this time I did, and I said, "Oh, you know what? I'm grabbing this." So it has not disappointed me. The first time actually having, or the second time actually having it with this can, obviously same batch, has done me well. So I'm looking forward to many more offshoot beers and see if they get better and better or not get better and better. But yeah, this is the spin-off off of the brewery. Speaking of brewery, I need to find out as well. That they also have a series, I think, called Bakery Series or something. I'm talking about the brewery as well. But I'm hoping one day to do that as well. Try the actual beer that these beers are spun off of. Well, not this beer, but this brewery is obviously a spin-off off of the brewery, which is good because, hey, it's doing well. So I'm hoping I'll be trying more of these beers and also the brewery beers because I've never had them yet. But I heard they're delicious from you guys. So I'm going to continue to drink this. And we'll see if there's a rating. Is there going to be 100, 90, 95? Could be one of those ranges. I don't know. We'll see.
26.
Appreciate you. Cheers.
We're going to do the Alex 100 before we know. He's going to give me.
Never know. Well, there's going to be hundreds, but who knows if it's going to be today or not.
Remember, you're a legend if you believe you are.
True that.
Cheers. Let's go over to Bumpy Road Brewery.
And if I ever need to open up a second home brewery, instead of the Bumpy Road Brewery, I could possibly have a second brewery, and I'd call it the Shits Beers.
There we go. Awesome.
The beer flavor with prune juice.
That's right. Oh, hey, speaking of prunes, I got plums. There's plums in this.
Looks like we got a Rich Johnson in the house. Appreciate you.
It's a heavily fruited sour, popsicle style sour, they're calling it, with raspberry, apricot, and plum on the aromas. It's apricot for sure. That's the prominent note. Plum, kind of a close second runner-up. And there's a touch of raspberry, but you would think, raspberries are pretty potent aroma usually, so they must have dialed back on the raspberry to allow those other notes to really kind of come through, especially the plum. All right.
Sounds good.
But that's kind of what it smells like, a slight mixture between all of them, but mostly on the apricot side. Cheers.
So
Cheers.
With Bumpy Road.
And Rich
So it's got
Johnson.
this medium to full mouthfeel, but there's this kind of wateriness to it, a watery layer surrounding it. It glides down. Soft on the palate, though. There is a fizziness to the carbonation. Apricot is definitely the dominant flavor note in this. There is a touch of raspberry in there. The plum is a little bit more hidden on the flavor note, but I think the plum kind of follows up. This one does have a tart and sour kick to it. It kind of drinks like, it's a little bit on like the Berliner Weiss side, but it'd be like an extra sour Berliner Weiss. So not just like a tart Berliner, but it actually does touch upon that sourness. So there is a beer quality to this, which is nice. It's not super gloopy gloppy. It drinks right down. Like I said, there's this watery type note, but it does have this kind of medium to full mouthfeel to it. Definitely with the souring stuff going on, you get that fuzziness on the tongue. It feels like the roof of my mouth is starting to split.
Oh, jeez.
Like I was sucking on some type of candy or something like a Sour Patch Kid or something. You know, how you eat too many of those, you kind of start to get splits in the roof of your mouth. Your tongue seems to start to split. It kind of seems to be doing that. So yeah, quite drying to the palate, tart to sour.
I believe.
Reminds me of an extra sour Berliner Weiss. Most of the flavor notes are coming through. The raspberry is tamed down. Otherwise, this would have been more of a raspberry forward one. I'm a bit surprised actually at how much apricot is available, because you don't get a lot of apricot sour beers that I know of.
Mm-mm.
At least I've had. You get a lot of raspberry ones. Definitely brings the belches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I already have a score and everything, so I will. I'll get back to you, but yeah, this is definitely. Let's say, if you're going to drink one of these kind of newer age, I got my special $35 can cap. If you guys are interested, homemade, handmade can cap. Keep the fruit flies out of your cans, so you just have to worry about your glass. Keep an eye on your glass. Don't worry about your cans. Psychedelic love, yeah. Say if you're looking for a kind of new age, heavily fruited sour, and you're actually looking for something that's like like kind of more of a traditional sour ale, but still has that kind of oomph up to what is become like the Dreckers, the 450 Norths, the everything that else that's out there. This is like a great 50-50 go between, and it's sour too. So,
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yes.
I'll have that score and stuff when we come back around again.
Okay.
I'm pleased that I had a pleasant beer tonight.
Twice.
Yes.
Hello to Sam Somali. Howdy.
Hey, Legendary Joppers, if you want to join the panel,
Yeah.
stroll up in the Legendary Eric's email.
Yeah, just throw up. Just
No,
throw up.
right,
Reg.
No, stroll up. Stroll up.
Yeah,
Roll.
don't throw up.
Gotta
Sorry.
roll.
No, not throw up. No, stroll up, meaning
Grow up.
Fruit throw ups.
Yep.
God
Just
help
go to my
me.
email. You'll see it.
I know what
posted
I'm
throughout
saying.
The show tonight, and email me, and you can join up. Cheers. James is getting ready.
Okay. Has a very pleasant floral and I would say just like the flavor, an upper moderate bitterness on the hops and breadiness on the malt without the sweetness. Very pleasant yeasty smell. I would say a very full-bodied mouthfeel, and it's very well balanced as far as the malt, yeast, and the hop bitterness. But I would say it would be upper moderate as far as the hop bitterness and the readiness of the malt with the yeast. It has like a hint of spice, almost like they put cinnamon in this. It's not citrusy like the other double IPA had. 8.2%. Best Buy, August 2nd, 22. Yeah. So I would say this is actually pretty good. It doesn't. I had no. If you didn't tell me the alcohol content, I would never guess it.
It doesn't
Because
feel like it's an imperial grade beer.
No, but it's not too light. It because of the mouthfeel and the hop and flavor of the corn. But it's not overpowering like some of the imperials and double IPAs. So I would never really be able to guess 8.
Right.
So I like it a lot. So that's about it.
Appreciate you, James Pima.
Cool.
Yeah, the hops are very pleasant, and like I said, it's like a hint of cinnamon spice. But I don't detect anything citrusy. Now, if you read these websites, they'll have a long grocery list of the flavors that they detect in their product.
Right.
It'll some of them are like really ridiculous, but they all do. Yeah, even the hard liquor websites do that.
Hey James. I was curious. Tell you the truth, I believe there are probably people that do drink that, and I guess in their opinion, or at least whoever's at the brewery, or owns the brewery, they probably drink it, and that's what flavors they get. But do we get them? We won't know until we try them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, like last week when I brought Myers Dark Rum to Fandango Friday, the website listed a lot of absolutely preposterous ingredients that don't even have relation to rum.
Wow.
Bizarre things, and it just went on and on as I was reading it, and I told Ron, my taste buds just do not detect this whole grocery list of items, that are not related to rum.
Exactly.
When you think of rum, you think of molasses and the sugar cane, and you might get a hint of vanilla, things like that. The spices that they sometimes do. Now, I never read the website for Southern Tier, so I don't know what they're claiming. I'm on my phone. It's not easy to be going into the website and reading all that detail on the phone. But I'm sure they have detected flavors that many people won't. But like you said, Alex, it's like artwork. One person's masterpiece is another person's yard sale item.
Yep.
Right. Exactly. Or treasure or whatever. Yes. Exactly.
The treasure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, that's about it, really. But I like it quite a bit.
So far, so good, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
pretty good.
Cheers. I haven't had that beer in forever. I may have to refresh my palate on that one.
Listener, Eric, did you ever review it on your channel? I don't mean to.
I don't think so.
Okay, she'll have to review it. Okay.
All right. So the 6 Point Brewery, the Crisp Pills. It's got like this nice creamy head on top. Even a nice lacing on the glass as well. Stop. English is hard today. Lots of bubbles still in the glass. Lots of effervescence still. Aroma on this. Definitely like citrusy lemon. Like biscuity cracker. It's like earthy, like hop resin. A little bit of a graininess as well. It smells very clean though. Some sweet malts. Yeah, it smells like pretty decent Pilsner. Definitely not too much going on, but it has a pretty good aroma for the 5.4% Pilsner. So let's dive into this. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do it.
Non-cheers.
Yeah.
Non-cheers, Bobby says. There's actually like a little bit of like a spicy hop resin on the finish. As far as the Pilsner, this actually has some really good flavor. That lemony note is kind of more on the background. The sweet malts and the biscuity cracker is more up front. It is actually very crisp and clean. This is a super crushable, chuggable beer. Nice prickly carbonation, still light bodied, but decent flavor, even though it is a slightly watery beer. I mean, that's a Pilsner for you, but yeah, they did a good job with this. The malts are coming through really prominent. The sweetness. I think what stands out with this beer from other Pilsners is the amount of hops that you're getting. Someone who doesn't necessarily like hops would probably say this is bitter because you do get a little bit of that bitterness, and there's a little bit of like an acidity. I like it. It's super drinkable. It's pretty much everything I kind of like in a Pilsner, but enhanced. So this is going to get a good score for me. Yep, I think they did a really good job with this. So next time around, I'll have a rating. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
All
Taylor.
right.
Appreciate you. Oh,
Welcome back around. Right, it's the beer man.
Hey, all right. Get a nose on her.
Cheers,
Good
Rick.
man. All right. So I get a papaya funky thing. There's some pineapple and grapefruit. A little apricot. Some tropical citrus kind of blend. It's nice. Yeah, the papaya really falls through. That's kind of a sake smell or something. Sake locker room.
All right.
Like a meaty tropical.
Meaty locker room.
Yeah. Nice lacing though. Good lacing. We already looked at it, so let's go ahead and dig into it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, legendary beer man. Oh,
Mm.
appreciate you. Oh, Eric, you gotta drink a sip. I said appreciate you.
Wait a minute.
Medium sharp carbonation, kind of pointy. Kind of stabs your tongue. It's warm right now, kind of room temp. It's got a creamy feel to it. Nice New England kind of creaminess. Sweetness as well. It's not too bitter on the finish. Really rubs that tropical. All the flavors I got in the nose are coming in the flavors. Kind of goes all around the mouth. Palate, soft palate, hard palate, tongue, around the side of the tongue, under the tongue, and down the throat.
It's a lot of different places that beer goes.
For a 6.3 though, this really has a lot of body to it. The body's kind of, it's not full, but it's definitely a medium body. Not so much medium light. I guess I don't know. 6.3 is a little lighter than what I'm normally used to. So, but I have been drinking on some lighter beers today, so maybe that's why it's fucking with me. But it does have a nice medium feel to it. And that creaminess, the alcohol's not there, of course. You know, it's not really heavy. Just tropical and citrus and fruity. Got a little malty sweetness to it. It's really good. This is really decent. Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I like it.
Cheers.
Sounds nice. Very good. Now let's get to now for something completely different. Cheerio.
Okay, nice Monty Python.
Legendary
reference.
Chatio.
It's still
Hurricane.
it's still being a little hurricane in the glass. I haven't tasted this. I haven't even smelled it because I know I'm like, eh. All right, I've been through a hurricane before and it sucked.
I hate to
Hopefully
tell you
doesn't
this,
suck worse.
Chadio. I've never had the Hurricane series. Not
Why
yet.
would you hate to tell
It's
me?
not even a serious. It's an Anheuser-Busch.
Oh no,
malt.
no, I know that, but I'm saying there's a high gravity, hurricane,
Mhm.
and there's the hurricane you got there. That's what I meant by serious.
It's an
Not a
earthquake.
serious.
Yeah. All right.
You get what I'm putting down. All right, I'm gonna shut up.
Good luck, stomach. It'll be all right.
Could not stomach. Yeah, we'll see how I handle it.
I think it'll be
I would
fine.
like it because I like.
I just smell the.
Yeah, you'll be good.
You have to understand. I like
yeah.
sweet stuff, so I'll drink.
Yeah, I smell the malts.
Sweet, beyond sweet.
Not a whole lot going on. It smells exactly like any other malt liquor. A little bit of sweetness there.
Attaboy.
I'm waiting for Snoop Dogg to walk into my house and go, "Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, let me have some of that.
Slunge.
Sure is.
What?
Please love it.
Sure,
You want to try that again, beer man?
Slunge.
A mixture between cheers and slunch and Gross.
Slunge. Whoa.
Schlancha.
I'm gonna get banned from YouTube
Eric,
for
you're
that
a
one.
trip, Eric. You're a trip. Keep it up.
oh boy.
Malty, a little sweet. You get some wheatness in it. Nah. I mean, I looked at the bottom. It said January something 21. So hey, cheers to a year and a half in the fridge.
Woo.
Yeah, it's just malt liquor, man. I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah, that beer to me was like super dirty, grainy malt liquor.
Yep.
Like,
I like
Hey, man, at least it kept its flavor and its appearance. But
kind of like someone poured a Colt 45 in a sock or something.
What?
well, I should grab a dirty sock, grab another pint glass, dump it in there, let just go through it and see how it tastes after that. Probably improve it.
They also have a Coke 45 high gravity too, man.
Yeah.
Tell you, man. They got high
Oh
gravity.
yeah. So
Not recommended.
I'll have a number next time
He's
around.
very happy with his beer, so he can't complain right now.
I love my beer. It's so good. Such a great choice.
LA boy. You're an LA boy, beer man. LA boy.
Keep it up.
You should try the tornado next.
I don't know if there's a tornado. I know they have the earthquake, the hurricane. Tornado is going to be just as shitty. So why bother?
I never even heard of tornado. I've only heard of the other stuff.
He's lying. For
Must be new.
sake of laughter. All right, let's order everybody in the court. All right, Chatty, we keep going. Woo. There's our order of contents from start to finish. All right. I put the thing back in this. I put the thing in a cooler sleeve because it definitely needs to stay cool. This is, once again, if you haven't seen the beer I'm drinking this evening, this is from the Start Line Brewery here in Massachusetts, Hopkinton, Massachusetts, at the starting town for the Boston Marathon. It is a Marathon Wheat, 5.5% alcohol by volume. This was canned on the 22nd of June 2022 last week. And they do, because I thought when I went to the brewery, they have their own hop growing part, a pretty big operation. They do some of their own hop growing over there. So it's very, very well done. All the beers are really good that I had last week.
Which is
And
pretty
really
cool, legendary.
Start Line, so I may have to go back and try some more. But here is what the wheat beer looks like so far after drinking a half of a glass of this so far. And we talked about the appearance. It has that perfect look for a wheat beer. It's got that lemony, yellow, hazy kind of look. It had more of like a 3-finger head, now it's died to just one. There's some sediment floating around, definitely some small particulates. Not too bad though. The smell on it it's got a lot of lemongrass notes in it. It definitely getting the wheat malt for sure. White bready malts are in there. A Pilsner crackery kind of a malt. There's a little bit of the banana fruity esters. I would say more than just a little bit. That is
Nice.
a flavor or aroma in the beer as well. There's some light peppercorn, maybe like a white peppercorn, maybe kind of a spice note to it. It has the nose of, it's not quite, it's more lemony and banana forward than it is orangey, like a Belgian style wit beer. So they say that this is more like, well, on Untappd, they're calling it a wheat beer, an American pale wheat, but you never know. And I didn't know when I bought this beer because I didn't try it at the brewery. You never know when one of these New England kind of breweries sells a wheat beer. You never know if that's just another terminology for, well, it's just a really hoppy wheat beer, which basically means it's going to taste like a New England IPA or pale ale, or they're actually going to brew a more to style kind of wheat beer. So at the nose, I would definitely say that it is more of a traditional wheat beer than it is hoppy. So let's take a sip of the Marathon Wheat. Cheers to all.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Salam J. All right. So this is following the nose in the taste profile. You're getting a lot of pale. I'm getting a lot of maltiness in the flavor there. I'm getting a little bit of like a mustiness from the malts. Not too bad. It seems like it's a medium style body towards the light side. It's crisp, clean. It's ultra refreshing. It's super, super, super high on the drinkability scale. It definitely has the banana and that lemon or that lemongrass kind of note to it. The wheat malt is obviously present in here. I'm getting something that's reminding me of a Pilsner style malt, that crackery Pilsner, white bready, almost like a banana bread, I guess you could kind of say, but it's not maybe as full bodied as or full or as filling as maybe if you were eating banana bread. What else can I tell you? The white peppercorn's definitely in there. And it's even though there's a lot of carbonation, it's a really soft carbonation on the palate. It's really pretty velvety, smooth, and the head's got this nice creamy texture and consistency to it. So anything at the aftertaste before I let you go here. Let's see the finish of the beer. So it thins out a little bit. It's a little bit watery at the end, but I don't know. I'm not offended by that. That's kind of what you want in these kind of summertime wheat beers. And yeah, definitely a peppercorn or even like a coriander kind of a spice towards the end of the sip. I guess I would say semi-dry because I'm still getting a touch of the maltiness at the end and some of that banana fruity ester to it. So I'm pretty happy with that beer. I forget what the Crowler cost, but I bought a mixed variety 4-pack. I bought the Crowler. I had a buddy of mine. We shared a half a beer pour each, and then I got another beer pour, a half a beer pour of I think it was a lime raspberry sour, and they did not even charge me for that. So for all of that, for $32, I feel like money and the value for what you're getting is super, super, super high. And right now I can't complain. So yeah, I'm happy.
Hey, Eric, would you get that beer again? I mean,
definitely would. That one I would get again.
But also, I was going to also ask, are you going to go this coming up weekend to get more beer? Because you seem to like that brewery, even though it was your first time.
Oh, it's a real good question. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine that is starting to like to go to these. Not that he's never liked craft beer in his life, but he's starting to get into the popular trends, your IPAs and your New England styles and your sour beers. I'm like, well, there's a lot of breweries that make just about those two things, so might as well try some other ones.
I mean, I can main a couple. You can main a lot because you're living there. But don't get me wrong. Go to I don't know if they have sours, but I'm just guessing.
Oh yeah, we tried a sour at this brewery last week.
No, but I don't know about Pipe Dream. So, but yeah, go to Pipe Dream. Go to all the breweries. Treehouse. They may have sours. I know they have stouts and stuff like that. I think, and stuff like that. Obviously, Pipe Dream.
But you never know.
Obviously, Pipe Dream has stouts because you've seen me drink stouts with that. So, but yeah, so go to Troyum, go to Treehouse, go to all the breweries where Legendary Eric is, and let us know what you think. I haven't been to the breweries other than what's it called? Pipe Dream. I need to go to more breweries over there sometime.
Cheers, Kevin.
All right, I'm gonna shut up. Cheers.
All right, your turn to give a final rating on your illustrious beverage this evening.
Well, the beer is over. Oh yeah, because I'm after you. Yeah, you're right. The beer is done. I'm gonna give beer 97. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Don't worry. There'll be hundreds in the future. Don't worry. Don't worry. But if you can get this beer, because I like New England IPAs, and this is kind of like a New England IPA. So if you can get off the shoot, oh, it's so bright. Off
Yeah,
the
we can't even
shoot.
see the name of it.
Yeah, I know it's kind of hard. Off the shoot, relax. Just relax. It is just an IP. Relax. It is just a hazy IPA.
All right.
I mean, see, it's so freaking bright. There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Washed out the lampshade. All right.
There we go. So if you can get this beer, please do. Again, I haven't tried off the shoot until this beer. I've been wanting to do it for a while. So you might see some other off the shoot beers in the Legendary Eric's channel and my channel and whoever else can get these beers.
Problem.
And that's it. So yeah, 97. Did I say 97? I think
You
I
did.
Yeah, it's 97. Please enjoy it. I'll do the shout-outs next time around. Cheers. Appreciate you. Oh, Eric, drink beer.
Fine.
Drink a sip, not a beer. There you go. You're good.
I appreciate you too.
Drink.
Thank you.
Anybody else want to get their appreciations in?
Okay, then it'll take 50 years. I love you. I love you.
50
Might as well
years.
tell you.
All right. Let's go over to Bumpet Road to swat another fruit fly and rate a beer.
Eric.
These things, man, they multiply, man. I kill like 3 or 4 a day, and next thing I know, we have like 17. Just keep on coming on, you know.
I don't know who this is.
They apparently like jalapenos because there was 3 of them on my throwback jalapeno can. Oh, there was just one that just flew off. I rinse these things out nightly too, you know, but
Clean your
yeah,
can.
I don't know. Oh, fruit flies. Yeah, this beer, the Psychedelic Love. This is an empty can, but still, I don't want them to try to make babies.
Bobby.
Ran wrap
I'm tired of this recreation.
Holy fuck.
Bobby, you're a hero. Please forget. Don't forget. Please.
A hero.
Oh my God, you're a
Genocide.
trip.
Genocide is still the way to go.
Thanks for laughing, Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this Psychedelic Love with the raspberry, apricot, plum, like I said before, it still has a good amount of beeriness to it. It's like an extra sour Berliner Weiss as a base. Yeah, apricot comes through. Little hint of the raspberry, bit of the plum still. A little bit obscure in the aromas, but more plum than raspberry. But the apricot is still dominating the show. I could run it down. I gave it an appearance of 6 out of 6. I gave it an aroma of 8.5 out of 10. I gave it a flavor score of 15.5 out of 19. Body of 5 out of 5. And my overall in this one, I'm at an 8 out of 10, which would land this at a 43 out of 50, which would land in the very good range. If you wanted to double that up, it'd be an 86 out of 100. But if you look at Untapped, out of 236 check-ins, this beer scores a 4.37 out of 5, which is just a tick above what basically I scored it at. So I'm kind of right there with the masses on this one, and I think that's a pretty damn good score for it.
I would say so. Sounds good.
So,
right on.
cheers.
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 Cheers. Anybody else say cheers? No? No. All right,
Sure.
James for the 2X IPA.
Yeah, the Southern Tier double IPA, 8.2%. It's an exceptional IPA, but the score I'm going to give it reflects the fact that if I'm going to drink a double X IPA or anything using the word imperial. I prefer the hazy, more overpowering, heavily flavored ale, or could be a stout or a porter. Um, so I'm gonna give this.
Brian cheer.
Yeah, I think it's generous. I'll give it a 95% out of 100. I mean, it's good. Okay, it's very good. But if I'm going to pick something again, I would choose the heavier, hazy IPAs. But as far as drinkability, it's a great double IPA. Um, there's nothing overpowering at all in the flavor, so I recommend it. Um, as far as shows go, I won't be doing a progressive discussions this weekend because I'll be away for the holiday. I
Sure.
won't be around, but I will be on Fandango Friday on Ronald J. Terrio's channel. So I'll be there, and that's about it. That's about it. No,
All
take a
right.
break.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Good 4th of
to
July
everyone.
weekend over there. Yeah.
Happy 4th of July
Cheers. That couldn't have been a super expensive beer. Most of the Southern Tier stuff I don't remember recalling being super pricey, which is nice.
hmm No, it's definitely far above average for an IPA, but for a double, I rather go for the heavier hazy,
Heavier and hazy, all right.
and more flavorful, uh, more exotic, like the ones that you brought on the show many times.
Sure.
But it's a. I mean, if
good.
somebody wants the 8.2%, they want a double IPA and be able to drink more than one of them, like during a really hot, sweltering barbecue holiday extravaganza. This is this would be good.
Just don't get in the motor vehicle afterwards.
No, don't do that because it
Uba.
sneak up on you because it doesn't taste like an 8.2.
Well, yeah, I
So
drank a 10.5% triple IPA on Bumpy Road show, and I didn't know where even 6%. I barely even knew where 6% was. Some of these beers can be real deceiving, is what I'm saying there. Yeah, man.
yeah, like drinking a Mai Tai or punch out of a punch bowl,
Scorpion Bowl at the Chinese restaurant.
or sangria. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
there's
really creeps up on you, I bet you. Yeah.
like you're drinking a fruit. Same thing with the Mai Tai. You drink them like tastes like fruit punch or frozen margarita, and then
Right.
whammo, hits you.
Then you get up and you're like, why am I dizzy? Yeah. Well, cheers, James. We'll come back. Well, actually, we heard your story for the social media, so we will hear from the rest of our panel after the reviews for what's coming up on social media and YouTube.
Yes.
Until then, East Coast Liquor reviews.
All right. So for the 6 point, the crisp pills, I thought it was pretty good. I think they did a really good job. As far as my score, I'd like to kind of compare it to like I was trying to look online and see other ones that I've had that are kind of like this, but they're more like the German side, like the Polliner. That is like really, really, really good. I like the Polliners, the original Munich, and their Oktoberfest is really good. So like if I'm comparing that to like the Polliner original Munich, I'd give this one like a 93. I also really like the Pilsner Urquell, the Czech Pilsner. And I probably would give those a higher score than this. But as far as where are these guys at in New York? Just a craft brewery that's doing some more craftier pilsners. I think they did a really good job. The malts come through very well. I like the carbonation, which is always a big factor in pilsners for me. The hops are definitely noticeable. That little bit of that citrusy aspect of beer adds to the drinkability. It is really this beer was hard to not just completely chug. I really did enjoy it. I wanted to sit there and kind of enjoy it for a little bit longer, but this is one of those ones you could probably put down pretty quick. 5.4% ABV, good ABV for a Pilsner as well. Yeah, 93 out of 100 for this one. I think they did a really good job. And I've had this in the resin, and I believe Bengali or something like that is the only other 6-point beer that I can get, and I would like to try it because 2 out of 3 beers that I can get, I've liked the 2 that I've had. So, yeah, 93 out of 100. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You're doing
Cheers.
shout outs next time around, right?
Yes, we'll go one more time around for
All
the shout outs.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go to Beer Man for the final rating.
Hey, hey, hi. This beer is good, man. This is really good. 6.3%. No much alcohol, very drinkable. Good body, good mouthfeel, nice flavors, good lacing. It's really says a lot there. Yeah, good stuff. I'll give this a 93 out of 100. Yes, that's what I'll do for that. I liked it. I thought it was very good, man. Check these guys out if you can find them. I don't know. They're out of Oceanside. I don't know if you can get stuff from Southern Cal, but good stuff. I like the label. Cool. Yeah. Sancha.
Cheers, beer man.
Lunge. All right, let's see if the Chad Wikio is available. Chad Wiki. Oh my God.
It blows, man. The shit blows. Oh my gosh, it's just blowing everything off me. It's terrible. This is horrible. Oh my God, it just ripped everything off me. It's terrible. Don't buy it. This is bad news.
You like it. Stop teasing.
Rips everything off you.
I was not expecting that.
I'll
He
be
loves
nice to give it a 40 out of 100. I'll
Oh,
give it a
yeah,
40.
yeah.
I can't drink it. It's so bad.
It's sweet. It can't be that bad.
Uh-oh.
It's not sweet though. There's a little sweetness. It's not really, really sweet, Alex. It's trash. It's basically
Ow.
It's basically the brewers and everybody that works at Anheuser-Busch wipe their ass and their balls, or I don't even know, bathed in the batch. I don't know. That's the Hurricane. It's terrible.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Jeez,
I
yeah.
gotta go. I gotta go catch my breath.
Well, you did say it was a year old.
It doesn't matter. It still sucks.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Dude, that was funny as fuck.
All right, cheers. I'm trying to keep up with too many things going on in the background of my life over here. All right, so we'll talk about the what number rating for the Marathon wheat beer from Startline Brewing Company. I think if we're comparing this to more of a Hefeweizen style wheat beer, this one is pretty nice. I think it does live up to the wine stiff on our glass that I poured the beer into. Definitely has things that traditionally remind me of the Hefeweizen without it going too crazy with hops, or they haven't done anything that was too out of the ordinary. You're getting those fruity banana type esters. You're getting the white peppercorns, a little bit of spiciness there. No, just minimal amounts of hops. It's not really a hop forward kind of a brew. It's a nice summertime refreshing kind of a beer after you've run a marathon, the Boston Marathon, or maybe before, since you start. No, wait a minute. Don't drink before the marathon. Don't do that.
Maybe afterwards when you're tired.
It is at the start line, so
Yeah, you're right.
go back and get your car and go have a beer. This is really good. And Alex did ask the question, and yes, I would buy it again. I like to try other beers from them. But is it earth-shattering, mind-blowing, like world-class, above and beyond? Probably not. It's a beer for the. It's definitely a beer for the masses, and if you really do appreciate wheat beers, you will really like this one. I'll give it a 93. No complaints. I don't recall what the cost of this Crowler's 32-ounce can was, but it didn't seem like it was a whole bunch of money. So I feel like there's a lot of value for your dollar at the Start Line Brewing Company. And I'll have to go back there again because they had a lot of different beers I haven't had. They got a kitchen, and apparently they make some poutine, and I'm like, I'm all down for that.
Poutine, I don't think I've had that yet.
Very
Poutine or Poutang?
But yeah, Eric, make sure you go this weekend. Let me know what you think of the other
Go,
beers.
get in the car, go back over there this weekend.
Oh yes.
I gotta try some
Beers,
other breweries in the central Massachusetts area because apparently they're a hotbed of the beers. So
I'll tell you this much, Eric. I hope to one day do that with you. Try other breweries with you in
that'd
Massachusetts.
be nice. You never know. So you know
You'll
what?
never know. You're right.
Let's go back around. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. You go there. You go there. Bam! There we go. And we're gonna talk about Thrash Life. Cheers. Cheers, Thrash. Cheers, Thrash.
Cheers,
How you
Thrash.
feeling? He drinks on the weekend. We'll see you on the weekend. Woo. All right, Alex, what's going on in the world of YouTube?
Well,
Let us
the
know.
YouTube world is Fruit Friday with Alex, which is going to be a cook-off, a cookout with it's a Food Friday with Alex 4th of July cookout. Thanks for the legendary Bumpy giving me that cookout name. That's good, much easier. So Food Friday with Alex 4th of July cookout, 8:00 Eastern Standard Time, and then tomorrow night we're gonna be having Alex and friends around 11 o'clock or 11:30. I'll say 11:30 right now. 11:30, unless I change it sometime in the future. So 11:30 at night. Get your, hang out with Alex and friends and enjoy it live. Appreciate you.
Awesome. All right, Bumpy Road, you may shout out whatever's going on the YouTube channel.
50-point inspection videos. I put those out Wednesdays and Fridays. Those are my beer reviews. Monday night, I have a live stream show. Bumpy Road Brewery is the name of my channel. If you're not already watching it, then that's the name of it. It's typical. I just brought something up I didn't need to bring up. Hold on 1 second. Going into my editing software right now a couple of times.
Oh, right there, let's do Bumpy.
Close out. Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
There we go. I just can't see anything until I get all this stuff closed out. There we go. That's the problem with having a laptop and having one of them little push button things down here. You try to wipe something off the screen and you push stuff. So yeah, live stream. Typically, my new show is called New Brew. So you bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on a panel, and it's a 3-part show. But upcoming for this Independence Day, the 4th of July, which is Monday, it's we're gonna resurrect Malty Monday. It's a special Malty Monday edition of smoked porters, because that was one of the styles that we didn't get to while Malty Monday did its run. So if anybody wants to or can get a smoked porter, bring that this upcoming Monday, July 4th. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's the start of the show. And yeah, just bring it back to.
And then after that, we'll be back to a regular scheduled program.
That's right.
Exactly.
After these messages,
Yes.
Something horrific happens.
Yeah, let's not jinx that, buddy. Your trip.
All right. I mean,
Right.
then we got, of course, Last Beer over there, and or Kevin Johnston. We got Last Beer. He's got his live show he does on Sunday nights. It's called Beer Bowl Discussion. So just bring a whatever. He'll open up the panel. When he opens up the panel, he typically starts off the show doing a quick beer review. He'll then talk about some things going on in the beer news, whatever he can find, usually with a panel. He'll usually have the panel up by then. So it's more of like a beer discussion and a general discussion type show. That's Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on Last Beer. Cheers. That's it.
All right. Thank you.
Drop
Thank
the
you,
mic.
Bumpy Road. Mic
dump.
I'm going to drop the mic right down to Tanner now. Ready? Catch it.
There you go.
And how?
You missed it. Now you have a concussion. Way to go,
This
Bumpy.
is not a microphone.
No, did you sign the waiver? Did you sign
That's
the
good.
waiver?
There's blood.
You may go.
So tonight, 9 p.m. coming up shortly, we'll be doing a brewery review, Bell's Brewery. Grab a Bell's beer, come on the show, review the beer you got, and we'll go over the brewery, talk about pricing, availability, distribution, all that good stuff. Look at the website, and then each of the panel members will throw out a rating for the brewery, and that'll be a rating for the show. Also, I do my Saturday show, rate that beer, bring any beer you want. You can do a revisit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The rate that beer is 8 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. And shout out to other people. I'll shout out FLX Beer Reviews, Dan and Mike. Go check them out. They do a great job. I believe they just got some beer mail from this guy up here. So shortly they will be releasing some videos of some beers that I think Bumpy sent them. So go check out their channel. Cheers, guys.
Nice. Thank you, Tanner. All right.
Wow.
The Beer Man. What's going on?
Ooh, holy smokes. I'm trying to look for. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, yeah. So, Beer and Cheese Tuesday is going to be American Wheat. English. No, that was this week. Where's the old picture? Shit. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's going to be it's not it. What's the damn shit I did?
I know what they are.
I can't remember.
Wow. Come on, Beer Man.
You want me to help you out there, Beer Man?
We got a white IPA, an Oud Bruin, any imperial beer with a Gouda, a goat, or any cheese that starts with C.
Yes.
Any cheese type, style starts with the C.
Woo!
One of those and bring it to the table at 8 o'clock Eastern, and let's do that Tuesday. Wednesday, we've got a Trailer Park Boys theme going, so find a beer that's that has to do with that and bring it to the table.
Yeah.
Wednesday at 5 or 3 my time, 6 your time. Yes. So, and a couple people I want to shout real quick: Dickie's Beer Reviews and Craft Bruiser with an R at the end. Check them out. CRAFTBREWSR. And I got a podcast thing I've been talking about. I want to get a podcast going, so I did get the hosting for that for the year. So I will be. You can do it on StreamYard. You just don't show the video; you show the audio only, and we come up with a discussion. We talk about it. Whether it's beer, making beer, or discussing beers we've reviewed, or whatever the hell the topic is. So
let's drink beer, man. Do I just do my avatar like this? I mean, like I hit my avatar thing and then it just goes like that.
No.
You won't do anything but be part of this panel, and then basically in the end I say audio only, and then I upload that to the hosting server, and it goes out to all the podcast places, and it actually hopefully it'll bring in a lot of viewers for our YouTube channel. So it'll help out everyone. So
not only that, just to be with my person, which is you, Beer Man, or one of my people.
That's right.
You can show up shirtless. It doesn't matter because the podcast won't know. Because
only we'll see it.
There you go.
You can have sex with your partner, and
Okay.
Don't make any noise.
I think
Appreciate you, Beer Man. Love you.
I went a little too far there. Hey, no, but yeah, that's it. Cheers, man. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate you, man.
You're gonna have what with your partner?
I just got the Stanley Cup from the Avalanche, and that's all that's left, man. Look at the Avalanche. No respect for the Stanley Cup. They destroyed it.
It's gonna be in trouble.
Idiots. Freaking idiots.
They destroyed it, not you.
Tampa, if they kept it, would have been fine. No, I'm just kidding. But shout out to the Avalanche for beating the Lightning. That was a fun series. That was the best Stanley Cup final I've seen in many, many, many years. Also, shout out. I'm continuing doing my American Racks videos Monday. I've got a fun beer review coming up for the 4th of July. It is Wellworks Brewing Company collaborating with Southern Grist Brewing. So I did that beer review, recorded it. Look for it. It's very much fun. Not a whole lot of shout outs. I got to give this Stanley Cup back to Stan Kroenke real quick here. This is all he's going to get from me. Here we go. Ready, set. Nothing. It's gone. Stan stole it.
Damn it. Sorry, Stan.
That was
Stan, you're in trouble.
Okay. Go ahead, Eric. Sorry. Made that awkward as I could.
Okay. All right.
Teabag, anyone?
Cheers to Avalanche winning Stanley Cup trophies, or 2/3 of a trophy.
It's about all they have left after the times they dropped it.
But yeah, we're gonna do this again every Wednesday night at 7:30 Eastern time, Boston, New York time. That is next week on the 6th of July. We're already into July coming up here, so be safe at your holiday barbecue events and wherever you're going out for the 4th of July this weekend. Be safe, think, and be smart, and call an Uber if you need to. Because don't be a douche, you're a douche, right? But yeah, so back to the Wild Card Wednesday, we do this on the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube, the Thomas Metal 75 channel. Again, just bring a beer, wine, or a spirit. Let's have some fun. And once again,
Appreciate you, Rich.
don't be a douche, and go check out Bourbon Bounty. Yeah, not enough people shout that man out, but he knows his
Check
stuff.
out Rich too.
I will say Bourbon Bounty tomorrow night. This is Put Me In night, and you get in there.
Ooh, okay.
Put Me In, you win the spins. You get placements. Explain it. Placements into the next giveaway, which should be September, and you'll win a tasting kit with some bourbon, or you'll win a snifter glass or a rocks glass or a hat and stuff. So you give stuff away, quarterly. So go check them out tomorrow. It's a lot of fun over there.
Blake TV. Yes. Fun times at Bourbon Bounty.
By the way, Eric, forgot to say that.
Wrong show.
Forgot to say this. Next Tuesday, well, I don't know if it's the actual day, but the actual date, which is the 5th, it's going to be 3 years since I've been on YouTube. I might do a live stream.
Oh, yeah.
On YouTube.
Oh, Alex, yes, do it. Do a 3-year anniversary. Those are always fun.
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's not a time when all my peeps are, live.
After beer and cheese, of course.
Peep, peep. I could do that after beer and cheese. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, you're right.
Fun, yeah.
That's fine.
I'll join. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so,
I have no clue when I started on YouTube, Alex.
well, I suggest go back to your first video and you'll get what
Well,
I'm
no,
putting
because
down.
I quit for a
First
while.
video.
So
Oh, yeah, you shut those
Well, it
videos
doesn't
down.
matter. You can go to your original video date and just call it that.
4 years here. Shit.
well, no, I mean I deleted everything.
Well,
I really don't know.
Oh, yeah, he had
my
another
second- my
channel.
Second time.
yeah.
10
I
years.
gotcha.
No, wait a minute, more than 10 years. But not
4
with
years,
beer.
2 months in.
Yeah, man,
let's
I'm
see, don't be out of the channel. Yeah, I thought.
Hashtag Alex Rocks.
Hell yeah, Blake. Alrighty.
So
Anniversary
next,
coming up in July. All right, Twisted Lady.
yeah, so next
You
Tuesday.
hear that?
What?
Apparently, there's a thunderstorm going on outside. So,
I thought you farted.
Tanner, I'm not going to be able to make your show. I was going to run up to the liquor store, but I'm not going to run up there on foot in a storm.
No, you're good, man.
I'm sorry, but I plan on making it. Damn it.
Who farted?
Beer man,
Yeah.
beer man. After all that cottage,
A little bit of rumble, roar.
Subscribe to everybody on this channel right now. Their names of their channels are next to them. You hit that
I don't know
bell,
what
you get a
time it is.
notification when they go live and they do their crazy stuff on the internet. Viewer discretion advised. I don't know what they do on the internet. They do their own thing after Wednesday nights. So cheers. And I guess as I always say, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon. And Alex has a very important announcement to make.
The point of that is, I'll see you guys. Don't worry, I'll see you guys on Tuesday as well. But I'll probably do that around 9:00, 9:30. We'll see. All right, this is Alex the Beer Master, and we will see you all on the next live stream in the next video. Alex the Beer Master signing out. Cheers.